A slight distinction between innovation and invention. Innovation is a new way to do something. It's the success of that applied model. An invention is an idea made manifest. On occasion, you'll find that these two things will have a love child together. I think in the 20th century, that is the electric guitar created by Les Paul, without which, for the last 60 years, none of us would have been able to rock.
I love digital photography. I think my absolute favorite innovation is being able to shoot a job in Chicago and have clients in New York see it not 5 minutes later.
All right, here's a little summary. I'm Kevin McConkey. I'm an innovator. I think the 80s was all about supply chain management. The 90s was really all about turning the computer into a cash register. And the 2000s, with both 9/11 and the most recent recession, has really been just a war of attrition. But what I see coming up for the future in 2010 and beyond is that for the first time, we see the word innovation go from boardroom jargon into an agenda item at a board of directors meeting. And I think the true innovation award for the next few years is going to be innovation itself.
Facebook. I grew up all over the world, Montreal, Vancouver, Chicago, so not all over the world, all over this continent. Facebook really allowed me to reconnect and re-find all of these people who I thought I'd lost forever and ever, and even ultimately to find my long-lost biological father. I have now officially shared far too much information with you. Facebook.
I have been thinking of the greatest innovation. Dan Miller, publisher, Heartland Institute. And I come up with things that make no sense. The letter zero. I thought of homesteading, and then I thought of limited liability corporation. Then there were a lot of silly things.
Zombies.
Chocolate. Performance toilet.
Really, I can't imagine one thing, so I'll turn the program back to the more innovative people.
I'd have to say t-shirts.
Photo blogging.
But possibly mustaches.
Air conditioning.
I really like mustaches.
Socks.
Running water.
The internet. The internet.
Okay, so my favorite invention by far is something that's made me a better human being. And what is it? It's the BlackBerry, because it's made me a patient human being. And it comes with a family attached. Okay, Howard Tolman, CEO and president of Flashpoint Academy.
I think the greatest invention is the remote control. Tom Kazmarski. It gives me the ability to save time and think I'm actually in control of something.
So the remote, awesome. TV, radio, TV, radio, radio.
My favorite invention, I think I have to say indoor plumbing.
Beer.
Probably gives us reason for indoor plumbing.
I'm Nick Rocco. I see it almost every day, people coming up with inventions or ideas that they think are unique, and yet many other people have them, or they're afraid to share them because they think they're the only ones with the ideas. My philosophy is share everything, talk about everything, and so much more will come out of it.
What was I saying again? Oh yeah, GPS. GPS, it's the best thing since sliced bread.
What's a big freaking deal about sliced bread?
So what if they cubed it?
Then they would be croutons, which leads me to my favorite, the Caesar salad.
I would submit that the best invention is the bicycle. You can get anywhere in the city on a bicycle. You don't need a car, and it's totally green. I have a Trek mountain bike. It's bright yellow. When I'm riding it, it goes so fast you can barely see it. I'm the fastest bike rider in Chicago. So I'm talking to somebody the other day, and he's telling me how old school he is, and he doesn't want to use Facebook. Well, that's fine. Don't use Twitter. Don't use Facebook. Don't do all that social marketing. But guess what? You might get passed by. My name is Kevin Boehm.
Innovation is what drives profits, it's what drives revenue, it's what drives new products and services, it increases the quality of life of everybody who's associated with it.
And we can't wait. You can't wait right now to find a time when it's good to innovate, because now is the time that we need to come up with innovative solutions to help and correct the situation that we're currently in.